Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday to you. Slowly moving stuff around. Sorry about that. Trying to just find a comfy spot. Good morning, happy Monday. Hope everyone is doing all right. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are I had all my packages ready this morning. Every order that came in Friday afternoon, Saturday, Sunday, already packaged up, ready to go. Good morning. Morning, everyone. I have a hard time reading the things as they go by because the print's so small on my tablet as it goes up. So if I miss you, I'm sorry, but it goes by quickly. All the orders are all packaged up and ready to go out. Just waiting for the postman to come, the postal carrier to come and get them. And then I have some texts I got to answer in a bit. Just a busy morning. I got a lot of different things on my plate today. I'm waiting for, like I said, the postal carrier to come pick up my packages, but I also have incoming stuff coming in because I have orders that were placed for stuff. And I'm going to do that. I updated my website. Okay, I had to update my website because I had added squeezy waxes to TikTok shop, and I added up to 90 different fragrance scents for these. And I want to add more, but I haven't done it yet to TikTok. Right now, I added them all to my my regular site, so you can find that by looking at my profile. And I've got over 250 scents listed on my site. I can't list them all here. It won't let me put any more than the 90 I have listed. It kind of like locks up and it doesn't get approved. So I'm not even going to mess with that. So if there's a scent you don't like that's on there or you're looking for something, try our website. I list all of them there. That's not even all of them. That's only 250. That's actually one company's that I get. You know? That's one company's scent oils that I use. So, and I use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I use probably about 20 different vendors for my scents. So, I mean, I can get it just about anything. So if it's not listed, you let me know. But I updated just the website. I'm not going to do the TikTok page. It's just too many scents and it won't let me put it up there. So I did that. So, like I said, we still got tons of squeezy wax, all different scents and everything else. We also have on here a whole bunch of snap bars. They're on here. They're also, everything is listed on my website, most of it, except for I didn't list these yet. I'm going to, but these are still exclusive on here. These are pumpkin spice candles in a glass candy bowl, and these are exclusive, and I only have 8 left. So, and I'm going to be moving them over to my website. Once they go to my website, a lot more people order the stuff, and they'll be, and once they're gone for the season. But, so if you want one of these, place the order. They're on TikTok right now only. And you get free shipping on TikTok, so that's a plus. So when you order from TikTok, any products we have here, you get free shipping. There's no free shipping on my website, but I can't add everything here. It's not feasible because I have to... Custom orders can't be done here. It's just, it's not going to work because they only give me a certain amount of time to get orders put together and get out. So, that's that. But other than that, I'm going to be working on some stuff today. The store's closed. but I have a conditioner order, a shampoo order, and a couple of body spray orders that I'm going to be taken care of down there. And then I have a bunch of sublimation orders. So I have a lot of shirts that I have to make today. I just have to get the approval of the graphic from the person that's buying them. And once I get that approval, I can start printing out the shirts. And I don't know, there's between 20 and 25 of them. So I'm going to be busy today. I want to try to get all of that out of the way while I wait for all my incoming orders. What did you want, Phil, about overnight? Let's see. I'm going back, just looking at the chats. I don't think we offer overnight delivery here on TikTok. I think it's just standard. I don't really know what they offer. I am very busy, Phil. I work a lot. This is my busy time of the year. And it's me, myself, and I. So, I mean, I do get some help from my kids when they're around. They're adults, so they don't always have time. They live in their own lives, doing their own things. But they try to help me when they can. But other than that, like I said, I work a lot. I'm off Sunday. And the store's closed Monday, but you can see I'm still working because orders have to go out from online. And I do whatever running around that needs to be done. So, good morning, Valerie. I did get your text. I'm going to answer you in a little bit when I'm offline. Okay? Send me a picture of the problem. And let me see exactly what you're talking about. And I'll see if I can figure it out. But yeah, so like I said, lots of different squeezy waxes that are available. I've got a few things to work on. Good morning, Valerie. No, Phil, I don't work on Sundays. Sundays is my day off. I call it my adventure day. I get to do whatever I want. If I don't want to do anything, that's great. But most Saturdays, I call it my adventure day, and I take we get in the car, me and the hubby, and we take a ride wherever. We'll go usually to all the different, we live in Florida, so we go to all the different amusement parks. I spend usually my weekends in Disney. Once busy season's over, I will be at my place in Orlando Friday afternoon. And from Friday afternoon until Sunday night, I'll be usually in Orlando, but for not now. Now I have to, till after the holiday season, I won't be spending weekends there yet. Yeah, I got a hubby. We've been married, what's this, 2023? 33 years. Had to think for a minute. We've been married 33 years. Yep, 33 years. It'll be 34. It'll be 34 in January. So yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, I'm going to make more squeezy waxes in different scents. I'm trying to get all my Christmas scents. That's what I'm hoping comes in all this week. A lot of my Christmas scented fragrance oils have not come in yet. They'll be coming in hopefully this week. A lot of them were on back order. It's the time of year for all of the candle manufacturing companies that manufacture all our supplies to be a little bit slower because everybody's ordering. I try to order as much as I can way before, but we're going to be changing things around because in this local area here, thank you, Valerie. That was pretty cool. In this local area, we don't have any vendors, like candle manufacturers or places like that here. So Tampa Bay area kind of, there's really nothing. There's really nothing that even in the Orlando area. I mean, there's some fragrance manufacturers, but not the whole 9 yards. There's no big ones like there are out in Texas and places like that. So I'm going to see if I can clear some space in my storage room or my other storage room and make another little warehouse area and start, because I order all my stuff in big bulk anyway because I go through a lot, and maybe I'll start offering that to local people that they can pop into the store. Santa would smell probably like cookies still. So I got lots of different cookie flavors. And believe it or not, there's actually a scent called Santa Farts, and it smells like cookies. But yeah, I have all different kinds of cookie scents. I got sugar cookie, I got Oreo, I've got or cookies and cream, they call it. Oatmeal raisin, snickerdoodle. I have all those scents. I'm also going to be making, what I'm going to be doing come November is I'm going to be going live at least once a day where I'm going to be doing grab bags, and people will be able to get grab bags. There'll be all different things in them. There'll be some candle stuff. There could be some of the newer pens that I'll be making. There could be jewelry pieces in there because I have a lot of stuff from the art studio, and I have tons of scrapbooking things. I want to start clearing out all of my inventory from when I had the art studio and the store up there. I'm not really going to be selling all that stuff. I don't have the space. I have a smaller storefront, so I need to clear out. I'm paying every month for an air-conditioned storage unit that's got all my stuff in it, and I go back and forth. I need to clear that out. I need to free up some of that money to invest more into my business, not into storing stuff. So what I'm going to do is a lot of that stuff. And then I'll also be doing where I have all the tumblers that get made, and people will be able to order whatever we have that are there that day, and they'll be able to order what's there, and then it'll get packed up and shipped to them. So I'll be doing that. My sons are going to be setting that up this week. I'm hoping to go live with that November 1st and do it through the whole month. And I'll probably do them Monday through Saturday. I'll do lives on all of that every day. So that's what I'm working on. Got a couple of different ideas. So we'll be a little bit more active online. I mean, we're active a lot already, but we're going to be a little bit more. That's why my son is setting everything up for the streaming stuff. He's going to bring over the different laptop because my laptop is really not up to the, it does what I need it to do. Plus, I need him to get my cutting machine and everything else set up where I could just do a touch of a button. But I told him where I want to film from because there's 3 different areas I film from. I either film from over by where my table is, by all my wax burners where I'm making different wax stuff. I make most of my wax stuff over there. The table I'm sitting at now, I do a lot of different crafts because then I'll be able to also do my teaching here because I do a lot of I do a lot of teaching, and I do a lot of like paint pour classes and stuff, and I do them on Zoom and online. So right now I'm doing them in my sublimation room because I have my computer there set up with 3 different cameras at different angles so people can see when I'm doing the painting, and I can explain a little bit more. Or when I do my teaching, I do it in there. It's also a very more quiet room. But if I decide to do like a candle class, and I might do a basic candle class online, here, and I'll do it here. But here on the table where I'm sitting at, I usually do this and film my videos when I'm doing, or do my lives when I'm doing a big long thing on the table with all the different molds. So if I'm doing all the wax bars and everything else. And then I have another area back over there that I do all my bath and body products. So when I go live there, I'll be able to go back and forth, you know? Makes my life easier. Easier. Definitely easier. And I'm just moving things around. And I'll be able to have at least my son will be taking over all the IT for me. So he's going to be my moderator and everything else and handle all of that. So that's what we will have. And we'll be doing, like I said, a ton of different things. And we'll take requests for other things. We have mini candles, we have jar candles, we've got them in all different sizes. So the products we offer constantly change. I do a lot of sublimation, and I supplement a lot of different items. The only thing... Oh, Valerie, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah, when we get subscribers, that kind of helps me with making more content. It gives me a little something to start freeing up more time. And there's more equipment I need to buy, especially just for streaming and things like that. So I'm working on that. I've got budgets for everything. I've got little tiny budgets. I put a little bit away for this, a little bit away for that, because I can get out of control with my spending, and my husband would not like that. That poor man, I spend it quicker than he can make it sometimes. So yeah. When it comes to the business, I mean, there's a lot of different things I need to do. And as I slowly get there, I have a budget, and I've been sticking to it because I've already spent and I've invested a lot of money in it from my personal savings. But right now, everything I'm making, I invest back into the business, but I wait. As I can afford it, I do it. So the streaming stuff is going to be the next thing that I work on, because I think that's really, really... really important to do all of that. So that's what I'm trying to do. So, and what I'll do is, for my subscribers, Valerie, we're going to be doing, just for subscribers, we're probably going to do like little classes, and find out different things they want to learn. Little things, it's not going to be a full-blown candle class. It'll be, little things. We'll talk about different stuff, or even different crafting stuff, because it doesn't have to be 100% candles, because I do all kinds of crafting. I do sublimation, so I can do all of that kind of stuff. As I learn from all the different classes I take, that's one thing I constantly do. I will then, pass some of that knowledge on to the people in my subscriber stuff. So, but yeah, so like I said, I've been I got a lot of different, fires going. Oh, lots and lots and lots of stuff. Yeah, so like I said, I'm waiting today for the postal carrier to come pick up all the packages. So if you ordered something Friday afternoon, Saturday, or Sunday, it was packaged up and it went out. All of these, there's 90 cents available on TikTok Shop. The shipping is free right now, but for how long, I don't know. So take advantage of it. But on our website, there is 100 or 250 over 250 cents listed, because I do a lot of different ones. Okay, so. And the same with all the custom orders and everything else. All of our products, everything that we do is listed on our website. Only a small little amount is listed here. We do have a lot of the sublimation. And the sublimation, what we do is we sell to people who have heat presses or, a Cricut Easy Press. We sell sublimation transfers. So you can do it yourself. You tell me what you're looking for, or you pick what I have online. I don't have everything I have online. I have over 5 terabytes or probably more of graphics, and I create a lot of stuff. But, for example, for Christmas, so you can order that. It's a sublimation transfer, and this goes on polyester shirts. Got to go on polyester. So I suggest anything 65% or up, but it's got to be a light colored. Okay? It's got to be a light colored polyester shirt, because sublimation does not print white ink. So if you do it on any other color shirt, anything that's supposed to be white will be the color of the shirt that you're making. Okay? I do not have a sublimation. I mean, I don't have a DTF machine, because DTF is way too expensive. So, I mean, I have a ton of Christmas stuff, but it's not all up there yet, okay? I'm just pulling stuff out, and then I can show you examples, okay? I love the Grinch. So, Helps if I turn it the right way up, right? So, I mean, I do a bunch of these things, okay? These are like Christmas transfers that'll be coming up. And I'm going to actually put more online, okay? You know, some of them are multiple. But I have a ton of different graphics. That's just some of the Christmas. That's just, you know, a little sampling. Yeah, so I mean, and I got all different ones, okay? So, like I said, I got tons of them. I've got stuff for medical. I've got quotes. Now, when it comes to DTF, I do a bundle for the sublimation. It is under my TikTok shop, and for the life of me right now, I couldn't tell you what it is, but hold on a second. Yeah, for the sublimation, I'll do bundles, and I let people choose, and I choose them for you. So we pull whatever we have in stock or print out stuff. Give me 1 second. Let me find what I'm looking for. Okay, so for example, let's see. We also do custom. So if you have a graphic that you need printed out, we could do up to 13 by 19, okay? So we could do up to 13 by 19, and we charge by the sheet. So you can order those online, but they have to be, you have to use gang sheet. So if you don't know anything about printing or you're not sure, contact us. We can make sure you get everything lined up the right way. But we do sublimation transfer bundles, okay? We do a big one, okay? And the big one, the big bundle is $69.95, but you get over 50 ready to press sublimation transfers, okay? And you can choose from Christmas, fall, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Valentine's Day, Black History Month, 4th of July, Juneteenth, LGBTQ Pride, autism awareness, breast cancer awareness, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, sports, summer, spring, mystery pack. So it's assorted themes. You'll get a whole bunch of different things in them. It'll be a mix-up of things. Mardi Gras, Western, animals, adventure, awareness, boho, cow, faith, funny and sassy, adult ones that have all different adult sayings and quotes on them, bad words, gnome, inspirational, occupational. So occupational will give you nurse, lawyer, doctor, all different kinds of things like that. Patriotic, school, country, sugar skulls, sunflowers, regular flowers. I mean, that's just one. And then there's another one. There's another sublimation transfer bundle. And it's a smaller one. That's what I'm just looking up to see if it's here. It should be. Let's see. Why is it only listed in the first one? It's enough to make me crazy. It's only listed in the second one. It's not listed in the first one. But I do have another sublimation transfer bundle. It's a little bit cheaper. And I'm just trying to see where it's at here because it's not listing right now. But yeah, we do sell bundles. There's a couple of them, so you can get a smaller group of bundles. I'm just looking to see where it is. It's not as much. I don't want to give you a price and be quoted for it because I don't off the top of my head know. Maybe TikTok didn't let me put it. Mystery Sublimation Bundle #1. I have that, and that's $17.95, and you can get it in, there's 10 ready to press, and they're all different sizes for that, and you can choose the mystery, you could choose the different categories there. So that is that. $17.95 gets you 10, and $69.95 gets you 50. So you can choose whichever ones you want, sublimation. And we choose them. So, I mean, we have over 5 terabytes of graphics. So if you choose something like 4th of July, I don't have anything here right now. That's that. But say you pick summer, okay? You'll get something that it's upside down. Nope, it was right side up. And that would go on it. But you do need to use a heat press. And you need to use, and they come in various sizes. So you get a mix of big and small, okay? But most of ours are in this area, in this size, okay? This is just bad lighting right now. And I will tell you, they look light here because they are sublimation, okay? And if you do this on, like, say, a little bit darker of a shirt, you'll see it better. But they look light because sublimation ink looks lighter when it's printed, but when it's pressed, it gets hotter, okay? So I have a lot of different summer things, okay? So, I mean, depending on the theme that you pick, I pick out different ones for you, and I'll pull them out. Or, like I said, there are some where you can just order what you want. And I try to put some of them, I'm slowly getting them all online because I haven't had the time. And Halloween, I got a lot of different ones, but my Halloween ones are all different. I do have some DTF, but DTF can go on any material, but I do not make them. I have to send them out, and they are more expensive because I have to pay for them to get done. I would eventually like to get a DTF printer, but and it's a big but there. The cost of it is way too much money, and I don't have the space for it. A proper DTF printer I'm going to need 6 foot by 6 foot space for it, and I just don't have that. And the printer alone starts at about $4,000. And they're very, they have to be maintained every day because the ink clogs up or can clog up if you're not printing. And I just don't do enough DTF printing. I do a lot of sublimation printing. Sublimation gives me more things I could put things on. Like, for example, I did my phone case, okay? I made that myself. So if I know the phone type that you have, I can find a case and I can put any graphic you want on a phone case. I can do cups, I can do tumblers, I can do mugs, I can do shirts, I can do garden flags, I can do, you name it, I do coasters, but I don't list everything because and then I wouldn't put them all on TikTok. I can't. TikTok, I don't have time to custom make everything because I would need to make sure I got the graphics that you wanted done. So like I said, for Halloween, I had a bunch of things that can be put on shirts, and I do. I make tons of shirts, and I leave them in the store, and if people buy them, they buy them. But then what I'm going to be doing is when I do the TikTok lives and I do my different grab bags and the different stuff I have, they'll be available live for people to claim, and then they can go pay for them. That's what I'm going to be doing come November 1st for all the different things. So, you know, like I said, I have tons of different graphics. I can do them different sizes. They don't have to be this size, okay? But a lot of them I've made myself. A lot of them I've, purchased. So, but I do a lot of designing myself when I have the time, okay? It's, Also, my daughter is a really good artist, so she helps me out because I don't always have time. So I can ask her and tell her what I want, and she'll draw it for me. Because I have a hard time drawing digitally. I can draw no problem, paper and pen, and scan something in, but I can't really do it great on a computer. I'm not 100% computer literate when it comes to that. Okay, so I'll be doing all that different kind of stuff soon. Okay. I'm aiming for November 1st. I'm a little behind on some of my ideas or getting them implemented because I've been busy fulfilling orders. That's my main thing on making sure the orders get out in a timely manner. And I will be getting more help for the holiday season. My kids will be working. They just don't all know it yet. They'll find out soon enough. But yeah, any orders that come in, as soon as any orders come in, especially like anything that comes in today, will get prepped out before my end of day. And yes, I saw my order was shipped, Valerie. I can't wait to receive it. You know, what I might do is I might order more and sell them in the store here. Because I don't have time to make everything. And I know you learned the same way I did from the same place. So I will be talking to you about doing those for maybe my store. I just want to see how it goes. I want to test that one out. And because same with some of the Bath and Body stuff that I want to do. I'm going to ask some of the people in our classes and farm it out because I want to share the love. I can't do all the orders by myself for certain things, but I mean, my candles and this is stuff I can get out 1, 2, 3. But, some of the dessert candles, honestly, sometimes some of the dessert candles, some people I think do them better than I do. And I think theirs are nicer. So if I can carry them in the store, I'll carry them. That's one less thing I have to make. Yeah, that's the big factor, the shipping. This time of the year is not too bad because it's not crazy hot. I mean, this summer was a nightmare trying to ship stuff because Florida and most of the South, we had like 105 to 130 degree weather all summer long from like June to October, till the end of September. It was brutal. And I only shipped things out Monday, Tuesday. I didn't ship anything out past Tuesday because I didn't want it to take forever to get somewhere and to melt. I didn't want it to sit at the postal service over the weekend on a Sunday or in UPS or wherever. For me, I also have figured out personally shipping for me for when people order from my website. Okay, what I do is, yes, I have a set price right now for shipping, but when I try to ship it, I try to find the best price and the quickest way to get there, depending on where it's going and what it is. And a lot of times I will refund some money to my customers. I'll do a refund on part of the shipping because I didn't pay as much. So whatever I pay for shipping is what I try to refund the rest to people. Okay, because when you're doing all these things and you're putting your stuff in your stores, whether it's TikTok or any of them, you have to tell them how much the product weighs when it's in a package. So it has to be an individual thing. So when you're ordering multiple, okay, the weight changes a bit, but everything's being packaged together. But your computer programs are saying, okay, each one of these, this is what it costs to ship each one. And then they keep adding that up. So it's like individual shipping. So I've tried to make it where it's a flat rate, and if it goes over, then I ate the shipping. But if it's under, I try to refund some of it back to the client. If you live in Florida, I usually ship UPS because to me, UPS will get to anywhere in Florida. If I mail it today, it'll be there tomorrow by end of business day. I can even pay for the cheapest ground service and it still will be there tomorrow. And if you live in the South, you might live in Georgia, it might be there tomorrow as well. You know what I'm saying? If you live close enough to the Florida border. Yeah, it's already in the system, so I saw it. It already sent me an email. And I know it's in the system, so I saw that. So I will keep an eye. It's coming here, and I'm open. It'll probably get here like either tomorrow or when. It'll probably get here about Wednesday. So, and I'm in anyway. So once I'm in the store, I mean, I open up and I get in here early. I usually open about, even though I don't open till 11, usually I'm open by 9:30, 10 a.m. I'm already here, so I may as well, you know. And I'm, like I said, I'm keeping tabs on my orders to see if the postman comes here or if he goes down to my offices down the block, you know. So we will see, because if he bypasses me and he delivers my stuff to my office, then I have to go to the post office to drop off all my packages, because I want them to go. I don't want to wait till tomorrow. I want them to go out today. But I should be having stuff coming in. It's just a matter of whether he comes here, because I don't have all my flags out. I don't know whether he'll pop his head in or not, and that's no big thing, because the only thing I'm waiting for today is I have a couple things coming from Amazon. And they're actually like stickers and things. I needed new labels and for my printer, so I just ordered from there. Hi, Edwin. How are you? So yeah. So like I said, I updated the website, and the website's got a bazillion of these. I've got over 250 scents listed on the website. I couldn't put them all here because it would make the TikTok shop explode. I mean, putting 90 of them on, there's 90 listed on TikTok. TikTok will give you free shipping. So if there's something you like that's there, get it on TikTok if it's on TikTok. And if it's not, go look and see what's on my Facebook page. I mean, my not my Facebook page, my website. And if there's a scent you want and you still want to get the free shipping, order any one of them, and in the note say, I do not want the fragrance that I picked. I would like this one. That's all. Because I can't put them all in there. It won't let me. It's too many. It's overload on TikTok shop. It's like, not happening. But there's also, like I said, a ton of these. Same thing. If you want a different scent, let me know ahead of time. If it's not listed, check my website. If it's listed on my website, see, not everything I have on my website I have immediately. So you have to let me know ahead of time, because a lot of the stuff, see, on my website, I got wiggle room. So if I have something listed and I'm out of the scent or I'm low on, I have no shipping requirements that say I have to get everything out in X amount of days, or I get points against me and they'll close my store, whatever. I had a good weekend too. It was quiet. I worked Saturday. I opened the shop for the first weekend for the season, and I did that for half a day. And then Pete's plane was late getting home, so he didn't get in till about 1 a.m. Sunday morning. So my kids were sitting at the airport waiting for him, because my son went to go pick him up with my daughter. Two of them went, and they were there like at 9 o'clock because he was supposed to come in at 10, and he didn't get in. His plane was delayed from Dallas. When they got to Dallas, everything was delayed. There was some kind of problem with the plane. And I said to him, yeah, I'd rather find out on the ground that there's a problem with the plane than when you're up in the air. So, yeah, it was all good. So Sunday, we didn't really do much of anything. We came here yesterday because he wanted to bring his laptop and do all his invoicing and things like that and get the stuff out of the way. And I worked on orders because, I mean, we were here. Then we went out for dinner with the kids because the kids cleared their schedule so they could all go out with me and their father for dinner. So it was nice. We had a big family dinner last night. We ended up going to Chili's, and we laughed our asses off for a couple hours. We had a good time last night. And back to the normal grind, you know. Got in a little bit later today, about 8 instead of 7, but it was nice to sleep that extra hour. It's hard because it's dark. It doesn't get light in the morning till about 7. So I sleep a little bit later because I don't realize the time. I mean, I might be up, but I don't get out of bed. I actually fell back asleep, so I'm not complaining. I got a good night's sleep. So, but today the store's closed, but I'm working on all the orders went out for the weekend from the weekend, so everything's all taken care of. Anything that comes in today will go out. Waiting for my deliveries. going to update some stuff. And if the mailman or postal carrier doesn't pop in over here and he happens to deliver all my stuff down at the office, because he knows I'm usually closed on Monday, then I'll just drop everything off at the post office so it all goes out. So that's all I'm waiting on. And like I said, this afternoon, I'll have a delivery from Amazon, because Amazon never delivers early. They always deliver late. So I'll go out to lunch or whatever, and I'll leave a sign on the door, out for lunch or wherever. And if it's Amazon, they'll just leave the packages by the door. They're pretty good with that, for the most part. So other than that, that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I updated the website, and the website has over 250 of these things. But like I said, if there's something that you see that you want that's not on TikTok and it's on my website, let me know. And if I have it here with me, I can make it and get it out to you. But some of the stuff that I have on my website, I have to order. And like some of the fragrance oils, I'll order and I'll get them because they don't take long to get. But I mean, it might take a little bit longer, but you know. Yeah, I like the auto shut-off warmers because that way you can program them and or have them set for a couple of hours so they automatically shut off. I have one of those and I love them, so that way I know I'm not leaving it on all the time. And squeezy wax, you just let me know, Edwin, what you want, and you know, I'll make whatever you want. You just let me know what you want, and if there's a different scent or whatever, or if you want one of the others, you know, lavender or rose, whatever you want. Because I know Mama likes her floral scents. So, and I like the squeezy wax. The squeezy wax is cool. I like it. It's something different. Yeah, so I'm getting ready for Halloween. It's a Tuesday this year, so I'm just going to assume that we'll probably get trick-or-treaters that come through. So I got all different kinds of candy all over the place. I have a big bag of it that I'm not putting out yet. All right, you too. You take care, Edwin. I'll talk to you later. But yeah, I didn't put all the candy out yet, and I have the bag hidden because I will eat it all. I've already been through 2 bags of candies I had to buy because I was picking at it. I was like, ooh, candy. Oh, the other thing that's only on here right now that I haven't put on my website, this is every time I do any new product, I put it on TikTok usually for 7 to 14 days before I put it on my website. So this still is exclusive on here. It will be going on my website. I took pictures of it. It's just I didn't feel like doing it from my phone over the weekend, but I'll probably do it from my computer later and get it all online. That's what I'm working on. So, like I said, everything is available online. All my contact information is listed under my profile. So if you click up top, right up the top up here, it'll bring up my thing, for my profile, and you just click on that. And well, I can't do it while I'm doing live, but if you just click on it, it should bring you to my profile, and it'll give you all my contact information, you know, website, Facebook pages, the whole 9 yards. Okay? So it'll give you contact info on everything. So, like I said, my website has all of my products. Almost all. 99% of them. I mean, I have stuff in the store that's not listed anywhere online or anything because it's just primarily for the store. Like, for example, incense sticks, incense cones, freshies, the shirts, the tumblers. I don't have any of that listed on my website or the other. I might have 1 or 2 listed here on TikTok, but I usually don't have any of them there. I have all the sublimation transfers, or at least some of them. I have a few, but I have a huge catalog. So if somebody wants something, they will usually contact me via message, tell me what they're looking for, and I can find what they're looking for or design what they're looking for, whether it's sublimation graphic or whatever, and then I can put it on the store for you to purchase. I want to make sure that I fall within the guidelines. So that way you're getting free shipping. So if I can do that, I'll be able to do that. Okay. And once I do the grab bag thing and everything, you'll be able to pay a lot of different ways and put in notes what you're looking for or whatever the order is. So I've got a lot of different ways to do things right now, or I've got a lot of different ideas that will be coming November 1st. So, and I will explain them all, and I will schedule my lives so they're for those. So that way you know they're coming and you'll know what times they are. Okay? So I'm going to probably do them in the morning before I open the store, because I don't open the store till 11 a.m. Or I'll do them after I close the store at 6 p.m. Fridays, I can do them after 2, because I close the store at 2, and I will not be going to Orlando for long weekends until after the holiday season. I mean, I'll only be making my day trips out there, maybe a Saturday afternoon. I mean, I could go for a short weekend. I can go Saturday afternoon into Sunday, but I can't go Friday through Monday. I won't be able to do that, or Friday to late Sunday night, because I'm open Saturdays now at the store. So that's what I'm going to work on, and I'm going to work on doing a lot of different things. So we're going to be stepping it up a bit live wise. We'll be a little bit more interactive. We'll be selling live. You'll be able to pick what you want as we do it, and then you'll be able to pay right then and there, and then it gets out, or you pay and then you get to pick. I don't know how it's going to work yet. I'm waiting for all my stuff to come in, the baskets that I need, and the display. So and I'm hoping to have everything set up by the first week in November. I'm aiming for like the first week in November, November 1st, November 2nd, whatever day that is. But if my stuff's a little delayed, and I got to put it together, so we'll see what happens. So that's what I'm going to be working on. So it'll be interesting. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. Okay? We will be doing different stuff, and that's what we shall be doing. It's craziness. So, yeah, and as we get subscribers, okay, I'm trying to build my subscription base. I'm also trying to build my following. So if you can, please follow, because if I can get enough followers, then I can use TikTok's live stream from my computer, and it would make my life so much easier than having to do and then I can do it from anywhere, and I can stream it to Facebook. I can stream it and do one video, stream it from, and do my TikTok lives and have them streamed to Facebook, to Instagram. And the other thing I need followers on, and I need followers desperately on YouTube. I have like 3 people on YouTube, I think. I mean, my YouTube channel I'm starting to slowly upload videos and stuff there, but I don't have any followers yet, and I can't do lives until I have 50 followers. And I'm looking right now to see what I have. I don't know how many people I have. I don't have many. Let's see. Where is my view channel? My channel on YouTube is at JerseyGirl526, and right now, I have nine subscribers. That's up from 3. Okay. I don't know who they are yet, because I haven't figured out how to use this yet. But I do have some videos on here. I've got 57 videos right now, between shorts and videos. And I've been trying to put my lives, because when I download my lives from here, because I can't upload my lives after I've downloaded them from here, because they cut you off at 10 minutes. So I have to make little tiny clips for them. Hey, Kim, how are you? I have to talk to you later, because I'm working on sending you some stuff, and I have some questions. So I'm going to message you here on TikTok, and that way, Kim, that way I have a couple questions for some of the stuff I want to send you, but I have some questions on a few things first. So I will text you in a little bit once I figure out what I'm doing. So like I said, I'm working on the YouTube channel, because I want to get more followers so I can do YouTube lives and stream them as well. My husband's going to be giving me one of his laptops, the one that he used to have before he got this new one, that he was using for work. And so I'm going to get that, and he's going to hook that up. Well, let me show you right now what I want to send you, Kim. And I have to decide, and I might do both, but I won't be able to send these to you until after the season's over because these are my displays right now. Okay? And are you using them as displays? You like them? I have your two favorite colors, purple and black. I couldn't decide. So I'm probably going to end up sending you both because I couldn't choose. But I told Pete that's what I was going to do. Oh, I know you will. I figured they would go well in that room of yours. And they smell like witch's brew, which is, I don't know, kind of like a fruity type scent. So, they'll go out. And these are concrete. These are cute. So, I figured this was right up your alley. But right now I'm using them as displays because these I have made. The others I can do custom order. So if there's a different scent you want, let me know. Because I have a whole bunch of these. I even have them in red. So I can add I can make a different scent if you want one of those, or I can send you these two. They're adorable. But yeah, so like I said, my YouTube channel, I'm working on getting subscribers there so I can do live. Awesome. Well, I figured it's the least I could do. You put up with Peter. Sorry. You know I love him. I love to tease. So yeah, like I said, the YouTube, I'm working on that. So if I can get at least 50 subscribers, or at least 50 people who follow, that's what they call them. That way I can at least start doing lives, And then I'll be able, because they're gonna start hooking everything up. My husband and my son Danny are like over at the other office trying to figure out what I want and how I do things. So make my life easier. So it's one stream. But for me, I don't know how well it'll work if I have to get more subscribers for TikTok. But I have to figure out how I'm going to do it. We're going to figure it out. Even if I do TikTok and I live stream everywhere else and just do it from, but I don't know if it'll let me do it from a computer. I have to find out. That'll be Peter and Daniel's challenge to figure that out. Thank you, everyone, for who's contributing to my live goal. Excellent. Thank you. It goes by so quick because I only got a little. Oh, thank you. Kinark? I don't know how to exactly pronounce it. I'm sorry. And all my print is like this little tiny print. It's hard to read as it goes by. Thank you oh so much. So yeah, like I said, I'm working on making more content, and I'm going to try to do that in between. And what I'm going to do come November, once I get everything set up, and I'm hoping to have it set up within the next week or two. Otherwise, I'll still use my tablet to do it for now. But I'm going to be doing the grab bags, and I'm going to be doing the different lives. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, so like I said, I'm trying to find different ways to do it. I want to be more active, and I want to be able to do giveaways and things like that besides doing where you can claim what you want. So I'll be doing a lot more live where I could show a product and it'll be one of those products, whatever I have made. So I could start doing my tumblers, but I'm not taking custom orders. It's what I have made. I'll put them all up with numbers, and you can look at them, and whoever wants to claim them, then there'll be links. I have to figure out how to set that all up yet. So that's what I'm working on. And I'll do the grab bags. And in the grab bags, you'll have maybe some candles, some melts, and whatever the value of the bag is, the price will be way less than that. So for example, if I have $20 to $25 in, say, candle products between melts and everything else, it might be a $10 grab bag for those, And you might get snap bars. You might get mini bags of these, the half the size, the 3.5 ounce ones of different squeezy wax. That might be what's in your grab bag. So I have to go to Dollar Tree to get the baskets that I want to put in there with the numbers so people can pick a number after they order and then choose that for the grab bags. And, there's a lot of things I got to do. And I'm hoping to get some of it done today. So... or even tomorrow morning, because like I said, I don't open till like usually 11. So, but I'm closed today. Today I'm not open. So I'm working on a lot of different things. Lots of different stuff. And I've got a lot of different samples I'm going to be sending out to some people that I want, them to test it out, see if they like it, and also people that I've known for, I want to give some samples out. So I'm going to be doing that. And once I figure out how to do this silly giveaway, I haven't been able to figure it out yet, but my son's I'm going to have my son look at it with me later, and maybe he can figure it out and get it done, because I never can. I never can get any of this stuff done right. It makes me crazy. So, like I said, I'm trying to get a lot of things done today. And I got a lot of different orders that'll be coming in because I'm working on a lot of different things, and I have a lot of pens I'm going to be making. So I have a lot of different, right now I have breast cancer awareness pens, but I'm going to be doing all kinds of different pens. And some of them will even be in the grab bags. And the grab bags will also have, I'll do different themes on grab bags. So I might be doing a scrapbooking grab bag because, when I had the art studio, I had a whole line of supplies that I sold. So I might be doing a kids craft grab bag where there'll be bigger grab bags that might be worth a little bit more, but you'll get a whole bunch of stuff in there that'll be aimed toward kids, because I have paint mugs that can be painted. I've got all different kinds of kids crafts. I want to get rid of it all because I am not doing live classes anymore. In-person classes, because I don't have the space. I downsized my space to make everything more affordable so I can have affordable prices, because I'm not paying out a fortune in rent. Because I was paying over $2,500 a month for the art studio, and COVID killed it. And after COVID, I managed to pay all my bills throughout all of COVID, even though I had no customers. And the only reason I could do that was really, honestly, my husband. If it wasn't for my husband and he paid for everything, I wouldn't have been able to keep my doors open, because we had no clients during COVID, obviously. And unfortunately, being a small business and being a business of one, I qualified for bupkis. I got nada, zilch. No unemployment because I'm self-employed. There's no unemployment. The federal government said they would give you unemployment, but the state of Florida never processed any of it. It was there, and it was pending for 2.5 years. And then it just disappeared. But I didn't qualify for payroll protection plan because I didn't have any employees that, I didn't even pay myself. I file a Schedule C. So like I said, got nothing. So I had zero income, but still had to pay all my bills. So I closed the doors on that, because then the economy, after we came out of COVID, went pfft. And locally, 90% of my clients that were in the art studio were seniors. I taught a lot of senior classes. I did a lot of painting. I did all kinds of painting classes, still life, abstract art, pour painting, all different kinds of things. Plus I did wreath making and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, my rent went from $700 in the art studio pre-COVID, and during COVID, the owner of the building sold the building to a group of people that came from New York and felt that we were underpaying. And our rent went from $700 to $25. Downstairs in the building that I was in, I also had a event center and a wedding chapel, because I am an ordained minister, and I've been doing that for years. And I had a small event center, and I had a wedding chapel. That wedding chapel held about 100 people, and the event center held about 125 people. But I did small events. And I would also use that space downstairs if I was going to do an art class or anything from the studio that was bigger. So I could teach 100 people and do a painting class. You know, instead of doing, because upstairs in my art studio, I can only do maybe about 20, 25 at maximum up there. But when I had a big group and I did a lot of birthday parties and I did a lot of kids painting parties, like birthday parties and things like that. But my rent went from $1,000 to $5,000. So at the end of 2021, I packed everything up. Everything. I packed before the end of 2021, like in October of 2021, I started packing up. I closed the wedding chapel. Now, I still do weddings, but the thing is, I have to go to people. And now with the hours and things I work, I really don't have the time. But I am busy wedding-wise more in the spring, and I will travel. So I do destination weddings. So I do a lot of weddings at Disney and places like that, because there are people who will spend a boatload of money getting married in Disney. And honestly, if you go to any place, even like the Grand Floridian has a absolutely gorgeous wedding chapel. Mine looks similar to it, except for on a smaller scale. The Grand Floridian is beautiful, and it overlooks that lake over there, the Lake of the Seven Seas. It's absolutely gorgeous. But it starts like at $35,000. But if you can get married in Disney or have Disney where it closes down the theme park early for you to have your wedding, then you got money. And it's happened because I've done 2 in Disney, but in the Grand Floridian. So, I mean, it's crazy. But you know, one door closes, another opens. And like I said, I put my stuff in storage. I rethought how I did business, but I also consolidated all my businesses that I used to do down to one. When I decided to go back into stuff, I can still teach, and I do teach classes, but I don't teach as many. I do them maybe maybe I do 1 or 2 every couple of months, and I do them all on Zoom. So I don't need a big space. I needed workspace because I really decided to scale down my crafting to a few things. I still make a lot of different things because I enjoy making stuff, but I don't do them on a big scale anymore. I do sublimation, I make what I feel like making, and I sell it. Or every once in a while, I will take an order from somebody, okay? I don't do a lot of big orders on them because I really don't have the time. But like, I'm doing an order for the Ladies Auxiliary for the Knights of Columbus. I'm going to make their t-shirts, but I'm a member. So, I mean, I'm doing it for them because we need shirts. And I could do it better price than anybody else because I'm doing it a little bit above cost. And so, but I mean, I'll pick and choose. I'll make the stuff. I'll put it up online. If it sells, it sells. I put it in the store. If it sells, it sells. If not, but my main thing I make is candles. That's what I make more than anything else. Candles and wax melts. And I have them. And like I said, I'm doing the squeezy waxes. I'm doing all of them. They're on the TikTok shop. They're on my website. And I've been focusing on that. But I've been enjoying all of it. And right now for the holiday season, I'm working 5 days a week, Tuesday through Saturday. The store is open. I'm here Mondays, even though the store's closed, because I got to get all the orders out that came in from online over the weekend. And then Sundays, I'm closed, period. I don't care what happens Sundays. I'm not coming in. I need 1 day a week that I can go travel Florida somewhere because I'm centrally located. So no matter which direction I'm going is the furthest away, going maybe to the Georgia border is 4 hours, and going all the way down to South Florida is 5 hours. Because I got to go across and then down. Because I'm on the Gulf. You know, I'm about a half a mile in from the Gulf, my little town. So, but yep, that's pretty much what I'm doing. And like I said, taking all the orders, anything that comes in. If you have the stuff I can ship out right away is on TikTok. Okay, or it takes me less than 24 hours to make it and then ship it because I've got to fall within their guidelines, which is 3 hours. Okay, it's 3 hours. So I mean 3 days, whatever. So like I said, squeezy waxes, candles, wax melts, they're all on here. Okay, everything else that I do is on my website. Okay, they're the things that take me a little bit longer. That I wouldn't be able to custom, the dessert candles, the things like that, because I just don't have, I wouldn't be able to drop them and get them done in the time frame. So, and when you order on weekends, it's like I have a little bit more time because it's 3 business days. So it kind of works out nice for me because it gives me a little bit more time. But all the orders that came in Friday don't have to be shipped out till Wednesday. Anything that came in Saturday doesn't have to be shipped out till Thursday, and so on, because especially for the weekend. But if you order Monday, it's got to be out Thursday because then that's a business day. But I get everything done usually within the next day. Now, right now, if the postal carrier doesn't come in to pick up my mail, that's fine because I'm not open today. The packages I have waiting to go out, I can go drop off. The post office is right up the street from me. It's about 2 blocks. So that's what I will get, done if he doesn't come in. But I'm waiting because I know I have stuff coming in. I'm going to be making new pens. I started making pens, and I'll show you what I've got done so far. I've got some pens done, but I focused on doing the pens right now for the breast cancer awareness, okay? So what I ended up doing was I made pens like these, okay, for breast cancer awareness, because I also have candles, so I can sell them either separately or together as a package deal, okay? And I've got them in a couple different colors, but I have more pens, and I have more of these different beads. So I have all kinds of things. And what I'm going to do is in between start making some pens. And then what I'll do when I start doing some of my lives with some after come November, I might say, okay, I have this pen. And if somebody wants to order it, they can claim it. And then what I'll do is I'll put it in a basket for them. And then they can pay for everything that they claim. I've been trying to think of different things I'm going to do. And I'll explain how it all works once I get everything set up. And that's what I'm working on today. I'm working on getting, my husband and my boys are working on getting my live streaming together so I can stream one to all, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, and hopefully if I get enough followers on YouTube, it'll go to YouTube Live too. I also have Tumblr Live. So, I want to be able to stream to all of them in one shot, okay, to make my life easier. Instead of me having to do 4 or 5 lives each day, it's easy for me to do one at a time, and if they go out to everybody, okay? But when I do the other lives that I plan on doing, okay, where I'll be selling my stuff through those lives or doing the grab bag lives, those will only be on TikTok. I'm not even going to use the live stream to do it, the live stream setup. I'll just do it from my tablet, and I'll set my tablet up over the other place where I'm going to have everything against the one wall. So I will work on that, and that's what I'm working on, putting together my display area, putting together, and then I still got to make time to make things. So we'll be selling different items, maybe pens, we'll be selling t-shirts, we'll be selling tumblers, mugs, maybe different sublimation cases. I don't know, because I have so many different things, and I have so much stock. And when I do the grab bags will be themed. Maybe one day it'll be scrapbooking stuff, because seriously, in my storage room here alone, okay, I must have about 70,000 pages of 12 by 12 paper, all different kinds. Because you got to remember, I had an art store, whole full art studio and an art store where you could buy all that stuff. I have tons of findings for jewelry. I have all kinds of stuff. So they're going to go. I don't have the space in the store to put everything out. So it's time for me to stash. And by doing that, it'll be grab bags and you'll get stuff. So I will start getting rid of all the stuff that I had for the store. So, and then, like I said, I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. I've got to get baskets. I've got to do a lot of different things. So I'm hoping to go live the first week of November with that. It gives me about a week to play around with stuff, I've got to, because next Wednesday is November 1st. So I've got a little bit of time, and I've got some time, like I said, but I'm also open now on Saturdays. So I lose part of my weekend for running around, but I'm going to work on that. But like I said, there's so many different things I can do. I also make soaps. I make bath and body products. So I make, right now I do shampoos, I do conditioner, I do body wash, I do hand soap, but I also do bar soap. Mostly goat's milk, and sometimes I'll do a Moroccan argan, and I do an oatmeal with it. comes out really nice, but I usually make them for the store. But I can start doing some lives here and sell stuff. I just have to get things set up for that. And I'm hoping to have that done by the first week of November. So, and those lives will happen Monday through Saturday. So they'll happen 6 days a week, and I will schedule them at different times. Like I'll have a grab bag maybe at one time, and then maybe in the afternoon I'll do another, because usually the morning will probably be a grab bag, you know, and the afternoon after 2 o'clock will probably be, you know, whatever I'm selling that day, whatever I, you know, as I pull stuff from my storage unit, because I call it, I have 3 storage rooms. I have a stock room here in the store. I have a big stock room that's down in my husband's office. And then I've got a 300 square foot stock room off-site that's in a storage facility that's got air-conditioned storage. And in there, I've got all kinds of things. I've got kids' crafts. I got boxes. Everything's boxed up. So what I've been doing is week by week, I've been bringing 1 or 2 boxes from the storage unit because I want to get rid of my storage unit. I'm paying almost $400 a month for storage, and I could use that money to put back in my business so I could buy other things that I want for my business or use it to do advertising, because my advertising budget, or at least locally for the store, is slim to none. I only get walk-in people that walk in from the street because I have not advertised my business. I wanted to go back to doing the TV ads, but I don't have the money to do that. So I have to just play it by ear. Right now, online sales are what's keeping my business alive. I do get people who walk in the store, but not enough that it would cover my rent for here and the stuff that I have to make. And that's all I'm worried about, is covering my rent and covering my costs for things at this point. I know any new, and I consider this a new business because it's a new space, okay? So I know any new considered startup at this point takes about 1.5 to 2 years before you see a good profit. And I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm more worried about putting every penny back into here and making this a bigger and better business so I can expand, I can get employees, I can offer job opportunities to the people in my area, you know, things like that. And maybe eventually spread out a little bit more and help and a lot of the women that I do crafting with make excellent things. I mean, right now in my store, I have stuff that's not even mine. I have areas where I have other people put their stuff. And what I end up doing is, we have a lot of places around here that you can, what they call consignment. And I think it's crazy because they will charge these people, you know, $200 or $300 a month to have their stuff in there. And then they take a commission sale on top of it when it sells. I think that's insane. So I've worked out a commission rate, and the commission rate, depending on what you're selling, could be anywhere between 10% and 25%, depends on the items. Like if you have a really, and I have to be careful on what I take because I don't have the space, okay? Like I had a couple artists that came in and they had beautiful, beautiful paintings, but I don't have the space for huge paint, and they were huge. They were like, 4 foot by 5 foot paintings. They were gorgeous, but I'm thinking, where the hell am I going to put these things? They're ginormous. I don't have the wall space. I mean, yeah, I have some wall space, but not enough, and I didn't want to leave them leaning up against something for fear that they'd break or something. But, maybe down the line, I expand out a little bit bigger, and I find a different workshop, and all of this becomes store. So now I have 600 square feet of store, but right now I'm only using about 150 of it for a store. The rest of it has been storage and my workshop. But that's somewhere down the line. So if I grow big enough, I find a bigger space, or maybe I buy my own building, because I've been saving up and I was going to buy another house, but I will wait. I wanted to buy a house over in Orlando and then maybe sell my house. But, you got to have a boatload of money to put down. But right now I invested a lot of that money in the business. So eventually I'll get paid back for my investment, and then I can do that. But instead of maybe moving over to Orlando, maybe I invest and buy a building here. Don't know. So we'll see. We take it one step at a time. But I have my 5-year plan, and I know what I want to do, and I know how I want to do it. So right now there's a lot of stuff in my TikTok store. That's the stuff I'm selling here, because those are things that I can get out. The sublimation transfers, the regular soy candles, the squeezy wax, all the different melts, the wax bars, the wax pearls, I can get those out within 24 to 48 hours out to ship to everybody. I mean, depending on how insane I get. And I don't know if TikTok's going to change the turnaround time for the holiday season, because if it gets really busy, I don't care. If you're a small business and you're a one-person business, even if everything's made and you're just picking, if you get 100 orders in a day, it's going to be hard to get them all out. But we'll see. Right now, I mean, I have worked where I've gotten up to 45, 50 orders over a weekend that had to be processed Monday morning. And when I see, even though I'm not in, I keep track. I know when orders come in. And if I see they're getting to be a lot, I'll come in on a Sunday night. Or I'll come in if I'm in town, I'll come in Saturday night. Or I'll stay late Saturday and do stuff, you know. And I make sure everything is ready to get out by Tuesday at the latest. Because I want it in and out. I want it out to everybody and it gets to you on time. Because to me, that's important, getting it out. So, but if we get busy enough where we start getting like 100 orders a day, then I start getting backup, people that can pick. So I can be left to make, have somebody else run the store. Well, we'll take it each step. So right now I'm doing okay by myself. I've got a system going. But if it gets busier, I've also got a backup plan. So I have backup help. And like I said, with my crafting sisters that make stuff that I know make good stuff, I'll be farming out some of the stuff to them. But I probably won't be farming out TikTok orders to them. I'll probably be farming out stuff from my website because those are more custom orders, and that's where some of the custom candles come from. So I'll probably be able to do that too. So that's what I'm working on. And like I said, so many different things. We'll be doing pens. We'll be doing shirts. We'll be doing tumblers. And like I said, come the first of the year, my main goal is to also be a distributor local for crafters, a place they can come and buy tumblers. Maybe you don't want to spend, $100 and something or $200 on a case of tumblers. Maybe you only need 2 or 3. I have tons of stuff. I get them, and I have, like here right now, I've got 2 cases of UV tumblers. 1 case is pink, and 1 case is blue. They're 20 ounce. And I can make those. When I make those are a little bit more expensive, but I can price them and I can sell them blank to crafters who want to put stuff on them. Same with the regular tumblers. I have them online where you can purchase them either there or you can purchase them by the case. And I don't have where you can buy. I think they're all on my website. Everything like that is on my website. It's under it's under Jersey Girl Art Studio because I can do all of that way. The same with the classes. I'm going to be putting together all the different classes, and what I'm going to do is I'll have live classes, and I will have live classes as well as ones that you can do that are video, that are already done, and you can get lifetime membership to them, and you'll be able to watch it over and over again. So if you want to learn how to make maybe a wreath, I still have a lot of them to film, so I haven't even set them all up yet, but that's what I'm going to be doing, and I will have them, like if you want to learn how to make a wreath, I'll do a certain wreath with people because I've done all of that. If you want to learn how to paint, I'll do a painting course on pour painting. And maybe I'll do different types of pour painting because there's so many different ways to do pour painting. So that's what I'll be working on. I got a lot of stuff coming after the new year. So I got a lot of things in the pipe that I'm working on, a lot of different ideas. We'll see what pans out. We'll see what is feasible because I do come up with a lot of ideas. I mean, especially when it comes to even candles, I'm not afraid to try to make anything. The worst thing that could happen is it doesn't work, okay? And I'm willing to do that. I also, though, don't want to work 90 hours a week. I like being semi-retired because that's what I am. Once the holiday season's over, I will go back to working 3.5 days a week at the store. I will make all the stuff, but I mean, TikTok orders, because of the time constraints and the way they make them, will always be a priority. But you get free shipping, they'll get out. The other ones, like I said, my website and doing here, everything will get done. As soon as orders come in, no matter where they come from, I try to work on them right away. I want them out. And I'll still have time to do that and everything else. And like I said, if I get really, really busy, then I start creating jobs for people. So, and like I said, I have other people I know that make candles that make them like me, and I can work with them. Share the love. Share the profits. It doesn't bother me. Because there's like I've told everybody that I know, there's more than enough money to be made from doing all these things. And for me, it's not about the money. I really like doing this. It covers my costs. Okay, that's my biggest thing. It covers my costs. And if I can grow the economy in my area and make my area a little bit better place to live and to work, then I'll do that. Anybody who knows me knows I started a nonprofit back in 2017. And all of my businesses, okay, that I ran, because I had a legal services business, which I did forever, where I did family law, and things like that. That I'm actually retired from, because that was my full-time business. That's what I did. I mean, I had the art studio, and my daughter helped me run that, and we taught art classes and things like that. But I scheduled the classes, so it wasn't like I had a bazillion classes all the time. I scheduled them, so I still did all my legal work. And like I said, I had the wedding chapel, and I did my weddings down there. I did whatever events we had. We had a family-run business. But a lot of the profits that I took from my businesses, I would take and, through my nonprofit, give that money out to the local food pantries. Unfortunately, during COVID, I just didn't have any money coming in, so it kind of died out. I still have my nonprofit. It's just I haven't done any events. I haven't done anything where I've made the money to put back into the nonprofit. And the nonprofit's still there. I still keep up on all the paperwork and everything that has to be done legally for that. But as soon as I can establish and get myself started here, I will do a little bit and be able to start, contributing back to the nonprofit, so I can contribute to this area, to the Tampa Bay area, and help at least people who need help, the food pantries. Housing is the biggest problem out here. There are so many people that are homeless because, unfortunately, with the economy and the way things went crazy price-wise, so many people were priced out of even renting. Imagine, pre-COVID rents for a 3 or 4 bedroom house you rented were maybe $1,000 a month. Okay, you could find pre-COVID probably $900, $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 houses, 2, 3, 4 bedroom houses to rent. Okay, now you're going to be lucky if you can find a $1,500 a month studio apartment. And what hurts the most is you'd have to, not only you have to come up with first month, last month, and security. So even if you found something that's $1,500, that's $4,500 you need to have. Most people out here make minimum wage, okay? I don't know if it went up yet, but I know the last time I looked, it was $11 here in Florida. We plan on going up to 15, but I don't think we have to do 15 until 2026. So they're going up in little increments. I don't know if it's January or July or September where it went up. I don't know. It might be 12, but who can live on that? Not when you have to pay $1,500 plus a month rent. I can tell you electric bills here. Put it this way, between my house, the shop, and my office, my triple electric bill, because they come all in one account, but 3 different, so I pay 3 different bills, but they're all linked together. Between the 3 of them, I pay about $1,300 a month to the power company. Between my house, this place, and there. Now, the 2 business accounts, I pay 1.5 times higher in the electrical rate than I do. But when you add up all the stuff you pay out and the cost of living and even their food, you go to the food store, I mean, my God, the price of food is insane. Sometimes if you are a smaller family, it's cheaper to eat out than it is to make food, okay? we're a family of 5 because my 5 adult children live home because they're in their 20s, and I would rather them live home and not pay rent and put every penny they make in the bank so they have a healthy bank account, and maybe when the time comes, they have enough money to either buy or put a down payment on a place. Doesn't have to be a huge place. It could be a first home. It could be, you know, something they can afford, maybe a condo or a townhouse or a 2-bedroom house or 3-bedroom house. But when they're ready, in the meantime, live home. They got a roof over their head. I feed them. I always make more than enough food when I cook. Trust me, that there's enough food to feed an army. And believe me, my kids eat like they are an army. And that's a good thing. But like I said, it's hard for people today to do anything. So I try to give back when I can. Right now I can't. I'm rebuilding my business and I'm building everything back up. And once I'm more established and I know I have a more set everything coming in, then we revisit that. But in the meantime, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Right now I'm working Tuesday through Saturday, but I'm making sure all the orders get out. And once the holiday season's over, I'll go back to my 3.5 days instead of 5. So everything is available on TikTok that I can get out within the allotted time. TikTok allots me the 3 business days. So Squeezy Waxes on TikTok, you get free shipping. I think it's if you spend, at least $5 or $10, you get free shipping. I am working on doing some kind of free shipping for the holiday season on my website. I'm just trying to figure out what my shipping's going to cost if I do things in flat rate, in flat boxes. So that way, if you order a certain amount of money, you'll get free shipping. So I've got to figure it out. So I'm working on that too, and that would happen probably second week of November. If I can do the free shipping, I'll have that as an option, and that'll be a code you put in. Okay, so. And it'll have to be over a certain amount. I just have to figure out what's a fair amount for what I'm going to be doing for shipping. So I've got to figure out my most heavy things. If people order that, that's going to... But I also have to look at, see what the flat rate boxes run. So that way I can calculate everything in and make sure it's doable. Because I can't afford to lose money. I can afford to do some shipping, but we'll see. I got to compare it. But in the meantime, like I said... TikTok, anything we have on here, if you're ordering more than $10 or $5 to $10, you get free shipping. Okay? And that goes with sublimation. Sublimation is a little bit cheaper, so you'd have to order a couple of prints. Otherwise, your shipping's going to be insane when they charge you shipping for it. So order at least $5 worth of sublimation prints so you get the free shipping. Okay? And that's what I tell people. Even on my site, when people order stuff, even if they overpay for shipping, when I go to ship stuff out, if it's less than that, I usually refund you some money. If it's more than that, then I end up eating it because I have to take a guess at what things are going to weigh. What things weigh individually and what things weigh when they're boxed together in a group are 2 different things. A lot of times it's less money because the software programs do it individually and try to figure out based on weight and do it. Same with TikTok. But like I said, over $5, $5 to $10, whatever, you get free shipping. So take advantage of it while they're offering it. TikTok also offers coupons sometimes. And they're not from us, they're from TikTok. And we honor them all because, I don't know, I still get paid what I get paid. But TikTok does it, and you might get coupons in your thing. If you're a first-time orderer, sometimes they give you a 50 or 30% off coupon that you can use to buy items in whatever the store that you happen to be in. So, and like I said, if you order over $10, you're also getting free shipping. So if you're new to TikTok and you've never ordered online anywhere with anybody before, or any people that sell on TikTok, you could get a 30 to 50% off coupon. Before you place your order, after you put everything in your cart, before you check out, check to see if there are any coupons. And, like I said, and if you have a coupon, you get free shipping, you're ahead of the game. So, it's worth it. All right, I'm going to go run and do a few things because I want to get a couple things that I want to check to see if the mail carrier went to my other thing, my other office to decide whether I have to run to the post office or not. So I'll be back online later. And until then, I will see you in a little while. Ciao for now.